My name is Russell, our driver is Omar, and we welcome you to our tour of Arlington National Cemetery. Thank you for taking our tour and spending part of your day with us. Tell you a little about the cemetery, give you some safety rules, and tell you how our tour is going to progress at this hour. Arlington National Cemetery is 639 acres, carved out of what was once an 11-acre plantation. It was owned by George Washington Park Custis, who was the grandson of Martha Washington and her first husband. We are a level 3 arboretum, the highest level 4. We have about 10,000 trees here in the cemetery, about 400 varieties, and we're on the National Register of Historic Places. As of December of 2018, we have about 400,000 people laid to rest here in the cemetery. We are indeed an active cemetery. We have as many as 30 funerals on a Monday through Friday basis, up to 10 on Saturdays. Today we've had 25 funerals. The funerals should be ending at this hour, so we should not come across any funeral processions at this time. Now, safety rules. We ask you please stay seated while the vehicle is in motion. Keep all items and body parts inside the vehicle at all times. There's no food and drink except a bottle of water allowed on the tram, and no smoking on the tour as well. Now, tour will make 4 stops today. Here's how this is going to work. This is the final tram that will leave this location for the day. It's our 4 o'clock tram. The train will leave, be the last one leaving this vicinity here for the day. Now, here's what's going to happen. Our first stop will be the gravesite of President John F. Kennedy with the Eternal Flame. When Omar and I take you there, once we stop there, you'll have 10 minutes to walk around the Kennedy gravesite, Ruth Bader Ginsburg and other Supreme Court justices not that far away from there. Other grave markers of note in that area as well. You have 10 minutes to walk through that area. And after the 10 minutes, we'll move to our next stop, which will be the gravesite of General John J. Blackjack Pershing. All right? And our third stop will be the more amphitheater, where the change in the guard takes place. And our fourth stop will be the Arlington House, also known as the Custis Street Mansion. Arlington House is having tours, but I think the tours are just about over for the day up there. There are restrooms, a gift shop, and a gorgeous view of Washington, D.C. from that location. And our regular fifth stop, which is the gates near the United States Marine Corps War Memorial, that is closed for the day due to because of funerals in that location. We cannot get you there by tram. All right? So the tour takes about 35-40 minutes. You stay on the whole time. You can hop on, hop off any one of those 4 stops we just mentioned. But bear this in mind, this is the last tram. We do have 2 more trams that will sweep up and pick up anybody who was in the cemetery at that time. But no more official trams after this one in just a few moments. All right, I'll be discussing notables and memorials on either the driver's side of the vehicle, that's the left-hand side of the vehicle, or the passenger side, the right-hand side of this vehicle. All right, we'll get on the way in just a few moments, and in just a few moments also, we'll hear some welcoming words from retired 4-star General and former Secretary of State, General Colin Powell. Just a few moments.
Ayan mga
Hello everyone, this is
ka-champions.
General Colin Powell.
Just
It is
listen
my great pleasure to
to
welcome you to Arlington National Cemetery. As you begin your visit, please remember that this is the most sacred place of remembrance for our great nation. Those who are here in their final resting place represent both the Honored Leaders Foundation and tens of thousands of Americans who gave a last full measure of devotion to their country so that we and future generations would enjoy the freedom that continue to make the United States of America a symbol of
We're at Arlington Cemetery.
I now invite you to honor, remember, and explore Arlington National Cemetery with the respect this solemn place and these Americans and their families have earned and deserve. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just about to get on the way. Once again, our first stop will be the gravesite of President John F. Kennedy with the Eternal Flame. On our way from there, 10 minutes. We'll look around before we go to our next stop. Please stay seated. Keep all items and body parts inside the vehicle at all times.
Yan mga ka-champions, so we are heading to John F. Kennedy's graveyard. So just watch and enjoy.
Coming from the driver's side will be the Women in Military Service for America Memorial. This memorial honors servicemen past and present who have served in all of our conflicts throughout history. This was the vision of Brigadier General Wilmer L. Floyd. It was dedicated in 1997. Nice museum and nice exhibits. We'll be closing soon. We'll be closed at 5 p.m. We're going to go to some cast iron gates that date back to World War I. The emblems on the gates are the emblems of the four branches of the military at the time of World War I: the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Marine Corps. The Air Force not a dedicated branch of the military until 1947. At the top of the hill, the Custis Walkway. Custis Walkway stretches from the Arlington House all the way to the Orton Wetzel gates. And have you look down the Custis Walkway on the passenger side of the vehicle. Behind the walkway, you'll see 2 rows of grave markers. The last grave marker in the back row has stones on it. That's for civil rights icon Medgar Evers. Medgar Evers, technical sergeant in World War II, participated in the Normandy invasion. He was first Field Secretary of the NAACP in his home state of Mississippi, investigating hate crime, including a murder of Emmett Till that led to the assassination in June of 1963. He was buried here in full military honors. Keep looking on the passenger side and see the endless row upon row of uniform grave markers stretching out in all directions. They provided no cost to family and loved ones by the Veterans Administration who weighed 240 pounds and it made a remarkable. On the bottom side, 8 grave markers of different sizes, shapes, and colors. They're paid for by family and friends, and as of December 2017, we no longer install those type markers here at Arlington Cemetery for space and maintenance concerns. In March of 1963, President John F. Kennedy made an unannounced visit to Arlington National Cemetery. Took a look at the beautiful view from the Arlington House overlooking the cemetery, and he said to people nearby, I could stay here forever. In November of the very same year, President Kennedy was assassinated. First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, hearing about what her husband said, had his burial moved from Brookline, Massachusetts, to right here at Arlington National Cemetery, where he lies forever. On the private side, if you look up the Custis Walkway once again, you see a grove of trees. In that grove of trees is a large sarcophagus for Captain Robert Todd Lincoln, only son of President Abraham Lincoln to survive to adulthood. Served as Secretary of War from 1881 to 1884. He also served on the General Ulysses Grant during the Civil War. On the passenger side up on the hill, number of Supreme Court justices laid to rest on the hillside, including Potter Stewart, William Brennan, Wendell Holmes, William Rehnquist. Go down to your right, look on the passenger side for the tall black marker with a Star of David on it. And that's the final resting place of Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her husband Martin Ginsburg. Behind the large grave marker that says Weeks, so 2 rows behind that grave marker, see a dark grave marker for Thurgood Marshall, first African American Supreme Court Justice appointed Supreme Court in 1967. At top of the hill on the passenger side is the Arlington House. Right below it, the curved grave structure has the President John F. Kennedy gravesite with eternal flame. First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, who was born on this date in 1929. She's laid to rest alongside her husband along with 2 infant children. Nearby there across her brothers Robert and Edward Kennedy, and a memorial marker for older brother Joseph Jr., killed in action over the skies of Europe. His body was never recovered. Now to get to the Kennedy gravesite, once this tram comes to a complete stop, you walk behind this vehicle, across the street, take a stairway, walk up the hill to your left. Time is now 4:05. You have until 4:15 to walk around the section, please. Thank you.
Thank you. 4:15.
Let's get me back here at 4:15. 4:15.
Let's go. So, ayan mga ka-champions, we are going to visit the grave of our late President John F. Kennedy. Just be with us and bear with us. John Kennedy, President.
Are we going back in the car?
Jacqueline Kennedy and his daughter. So, dito tayo sa libingan ni late President John F. Kennedy with his family. So I'll see you in a bit, mga ka-champions.